What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. And today, if you guys look at the video's title, we're gonna be going over the Chiefs advancing to the AFC Championship for the seventh straight season. Yeah, you heard me. 7 straight seasons. The Kansas City Chiefs are going to the AFC Championship. Without further ado, please like, please subscribe. We're on the road to 500 subscribers. It'd be greatly appreciated if you guys can subscribe, show some love. And yeah, TikTok is gone, so hopefully, y'all are coming to YouTube and showing some support. But anyways, let's go on with the video. So yeah, I think just to go over my overall reaction to the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Houston Texans, a lot of mixed emotions in Twitter. I watched the whole game, unbiased. I mean, obviously, you guys know, like, I do like Patrick Mahomes. Like, he's one of my favorite players, but I'm not a Kansas City Chiefs fan. I'm not a Houston Texans fan. Um, so I'm really giving you guys an unbiased reaction to this. I think the game was interesting. I thought it was interesting, right? So you see the opening kickoff, like the Chiefs get to the red zone easily. They get stopped 3-0, and then the Texans respond with a nice opening drive for them, and they get stopped in the red zone too, 3-3. And it was like 6-3, and then Texans at halftime it was 13-6, right? And a lot of, like, there's a lot of calls that the Chiefs did get, right? It was like the roughing the passer call, um, unnecessary roughness. I do not agree with the unnecessary roughness call. I think that one was a little too much. I mean, the defender really had, like, I don't know, the defender really didn't have a choice to hit him. I mean, it was in his momentum. So, like, um, I think they definitely need to change that call for sure. But I just don't think, like, I just hate when Twitter, they blame the refs, right? It just, like, you can't really blame the refs. I just don't think the Chiefs, like, lose this game. Either way, I generally don't think the Chiefs lose a game. And I mean, if you guys look at the screen here, I'm just saying it right now, like, you got people like Will Anderson going on his interview and saying, like, oh, it's us against the refs. I mean, boy, you lost the game, man. Like, you weren't the better team. So I mean, again, I'm not a Texas fan, I'm not a Chiefs fan, but I think it's really impressive. It's like the Chiefs, they go into this game, having home field advantage, right? And a lot of people are like, okay, like, maybe rust might get to them and they might lose this game. But really, I felt like the rust wore off after the first quarter. I think after the first quarter, the run game started to get really, really good with Pacheco and Kareem Hunt. That running back tandem has been really, really good for the Chiefs. And then I think the Kansas City Chiefs with what's the name? Xavier Worthy. He also had some really good runs. He was the only wide receiver today to even get the ball today. Um, and I think Patrick Mahomes also, he did have some really good scrambles here and there. His one he had a really good touchdown pass to Travis Kelsey while he was going to the ground, and he threw one into the end zone. Really, really nice touchdown. I think Mahomes played a solid game. He did have, like, 177 yards, one touchdown. I mean, it was all right, but I mean, at the end of the day, guys, like, you can't hate greatness. Like, you just can't. Like, the Chiefs, they find a way to win. This season really entails, like, they're not going to give the best offensive performance week in, week out. It's not the same Kansas City Chiefs where they're going to air it out 50 times and it's going to have, like, this insane offense. Like, no, it's going to be an offense where the offense is going to do as much as they need to do to win the game. They're going to rely on the defense to help them win the game. And look, people could say, they rely on the refs. At the end of the day, Patrick Mahomes is going to the seventh AFC Championship game, and you just have to accept greatness. I mean, he's the best quarterback in the league, undoubtedly. And I mean, I think CJ Stroud has a lot of potential. I mean, he's shown a lot. He really has. I mean, a lot of people doubted him going up against the Chargers, and he goes into the match as an underdog at his own crib and beats the Chargers. He put up a good fight against the Chiefs today. It just, I feel like the moment was too big, and I mean, I don't know. I mean, I can't really blame them much on CJ too. Like if you look at the stats, they had 7 sacks. I mean, he was dropped 7 times. So if I'm the Texans this offseason, right? I don't know if they're gonna re-sign Diggs. I would. I think they should re-sign Diggs. That wide receiver tandem could be really good with Nico Collins, Stephon Diggs, and Tank Dell. That could be really, really good. And then I would get a lot of I would get some offensive line help because the guards they let him down. I mean, Laramie Tunsil's like he's pretty good, but everyone else on the team is just there. You can't have your quarterback get dropped back and get sacked 7 times. I mean, CJ Stroud is not known for his rushing ability, and today he had to evade sacks and run the ball a lot. He's not even known for running the ball, and he did that to get a lot of first downs, which I really applaud him to doing. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes to get the first down and get into the end zone ultimately. But I just I just don't think like for the Texans to make the next move, they really, really need some offensive line help. And CJ really could be really, really good when he has a clean pocket, right? But I feel like overall, the Texans season, I mean, it wasn't really a disappointment because you go to Arrowhead and I mean, you're playing the best team in the league. Like, I think it was disappointing that they were the 4th seed. I would agree with that. They should have been a higher seed. But if you look at I don't think it's a disappointment. I think CJ Stroud's still the guy, and they're fine. And then for the Kansas City Chiefs, I mean, they're chasing three-peat, right? I mean, this could be very well Travis Kelce's last postseason. So I mean, Mahomes after the season will not have Travis Kelce. How will he adapt? He lost Tyreek Hill. Now he's about to he might lose. I don't know. It's just speculation. This probably is going to be his last postseason run. I mean, he's pretty old, Travis Kelce. So, uh, Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs could be very different after this. So we don't know. But what we do know is that he's going to his 7th AFC Championship game. He awaits the Buffalo Bills versus the Detroit Lions game. Very, very good game tomorrow. So I'm excited to watch that game. I'm excited to see who the Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs play in the AFC Championship game. I think whoever wins that game is going to give the Chiefs a big scare. And yeah, I just think that people in the Twitter, like, always blaming the Chiefs for the refs. Like at the end of the day, you gotta look in this lens. Like you're looking at greatness right now. We came from Tom Brady. Tom Brady was really great all the time, like Spygate, Deflategate, this, that, like foul calls, all that stuff. Like at the end of the day, we gotta pump the brakes on that. We gotta always witness greatness because you never know how long they're gonna actually be playing. So, I mean, at the end of the day, that's just my opinion, guys. That's my take. I really don't care how the Chiefs win or lose or anybody. Like all I care about is the Chicago Bears at the end of the day. But I'm giving you guys my reaction. I think the Chiefs played really, really well. I think the Texans gave a fight this game. They just were not matched enough to beat the Kansas City Chiefs. And really, to beat the Kansas City Chiefs, you got to play a perfect game. You've got to you cannot have any inflicted wounds, meaning you can't have a lot of penalties, roughing the passer. You can't have holding calls. You got to play a flawless game to beat the Kansas City Chiefs. It's been done this season with the Buffalo Bills when they played a flawless game. Only had 2 penalties that game, so it's definitely doable to beat the Chiefs, but the Texans did not have enough. But yeah, that's gonna wrap up for this video, guys. Please like, please subscribe, guys. I mean, I'm trying to make some more content for y'all, so it'll be really deeply appreciated if you guys can subscribe and show some love in the comments. Comment down below your opinion on this game, your opinion on the playoffs, man. But that's just my take, guys. See you guys in the next one. Peace.